In this video, I will show you how to replace the encoder foil from the encoder foil assembly. You may have to do this if the encoder foil is damaged and unable to be read by the encoder reader. The tools you will need are a slotted screwdriver, a clear liquid glue, and a cylindrical tool such as a socket wrench with around a 20mm inner diameter. This video applies to the VL Whisper and the RK Whisper. Before we begin, let's go over the proper handling of the encoder foil. Holding it incorrectly may result in damage to the foil and its ability to be read. It is important to note that such damage is not covered under warranty. When handling the foil, do not grab the surface of the disc. Rather, only handle it by its outer or inner edges. Take extra care not to bend the foil while handling it. Whether you are just replacing the foil or a whole new assembly, installing the foil is the same. I will first remove the old foil from the boss. Using a slotted screwdriver, go underneath the foil and begin prying up on the retaining ring. Move around the boss to pry up on the ring evenly. As the foil is separated from the boss, the retaining ring lifts up. If this is done correctly, you can reuse the retaining ring. Now that the old foil is off the boss, clean the boss of any loose glue that may still be adhered. To install the new foil, whether using a new boss and retaining ring or reusing the original, the steps are the same. Apply a very small amount of adhesive to the boss. Avoid using any glues that expand. If using a glue that fumes, such as a super glue, make sure to use it very sparingly. Should the glue fume onto the readable portion of the foil, it may render the foil unusable. Very carefully place the new foil onto the boss. Be sure not to touch the surface of the foil. As well, be sure not to bend the foil, as both may render the foil unreadable. Next, place the retaining ring onto the boss. Using any cylindrical tool that has roughly a 20mm inner diameter, such as a socket wrench, or in this case a 20mm bushing, push evenly down onto the retaining ring until it meets the foil. With the retaining ring in place, the encoder foil assembly is ready to be reinstalled onto the wheel.